What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. Do hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. Today you can see on the Steam Deck we're going to be testing Immortals Fenyx Rising. Now this is kind of one of those perfectly suited games for the Steam Deck. It's a game that is actually on the Switch and is very Zelda-like. So I'm excited to test this one. Not actually tried this on Steam Deck before, so I'm just intrigued into how this is going to perform on this device. Now I am booting this and playing this off the 2TB or 1TB, sorry, micro SD card in my Steam Deck. This is the 512GB SSD model, the Steam Deck, but we're booting it off the SD card because I like to show you guys worst case scenarios, and most people probably will run their games off a micro SD card of some sort. So that's what we're doing. But as we get into this game, please do consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel because any support you guys give me really helps me out. I'm doing my best to make the best videos I can with this camera, and it's a good camera actually that I have plugged into OBS, but it's just recording a screen is always tough in games like this. So obviously we're having to run this through the Ubisoft launcher. You don't need to do anything though. You literally just install the game from Steam and the game just works. It just boots through that Ubisoft launcher. But let's just see what sort of performance we can get. I'm just actually going to jump into a game and let's see if we can even run this game. Maybe there's going to be some problems, like we're seeing massive frame spikes there at the start in the lobby here or in the main menu. Let me just dim this brightness a bit. I don't know if that's better for you guys. I can't. It's very tough to tell until you see it in post after. But I try to fix it in post as well. But we're looking good, to be honest. You guys can see what we're looking at here. You can see the FPS, which is the most important thing. Game is doing its usual checking for additional content, and hopefully we can shortly get into the game, see what performance we're going to get. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get a 60 FPS performance. Now, I've literally just started a game just to test this, or just to show you what we're doing. So we're going to be right at the beginning of the game, so I can show you what sort of FPS you can expect to get. This game is actually surprisingly demanding. I played it on my 3080, and yeah, you could get 4K at 60 FPS, but I think I had to use like upscaling at least to get that. So let's just see what we are looking at here. So at the moment, I mean, can I just say this looks absolutely gorgeous. Now the camera obviously is not doing it justice through YouTube, but this thing looks insane. We're getting 37 FPS there. That seemed very stable, oddly enough. But let's go across to graphics. We're on the high preset, so let's just go very low for a second. You guys know I like to try and achieve our apply must be restarted and gonna lose our progress. That annoys me so much in games. This is one of my biggest PC rants that I dislike about PC gaming. Obviously, it's not a console thing anyway because you can't change graphics, but having to leave a game just to change a graphics preset to me is a joke. The best games are the ones where you can even change the graphics preset and it actually shows you gameplay in the background while you change it so you know what that toggle is affecting. That's something that you need to seriously put on every single game going forward because I don't know, it's a mess. It's a mess. But anyway, let's just boot into this. We're going on the ultra low preset, and I think we're easily going to hit that 60 frames target. I don't think we're going to have to wait as long this time because it wasn't a first boot on the Steam Deck. So this should be a little bit quicker this time, I would like to hope. If not, I'm going to cut the video here. Alright, so I had to cut the video because this takes ridiculous amounts of time and this is going to probably waste a lot of my time today just mucking around with graphic settings on this thing, but it's okay. We're getting there. Let's boot into the game now, and I think we should see a nice locked 60. I would like to hope on the lowest settings, but it doesn't look like we are going to be. But you got 50s. This game, as I said, it really hasn't changed a lot in terms of the graphics. I'm just going to jump back into the settings and just see what actually changed, because maybe it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I don't know. No, we're on very low. SSR's off and everything, so there's not a lot further you can do to get that, 60 FPS. That's pretty tough. But you could obviously lower the resolution to like 80. Maybe that's something that works. Please don't make me restart the game. Thank you. There we go. I mean, no, I don't know. I to be honest, I would just play this at the setting that it starts the game at. I think that's fine. Actually, we're getting close to that 60 now. Let me just put that back because I don't know if that even did anything at all, to be honest, which is really annoying. Let's just put that back up to, oh my God. 100, there we go. Yes, apply it. I would probably just play the game like this then. If you're getting that kind of frame rate anyway, then why not just carry on getting that frame rate? There we go. We can climb up here. Why are you not letting me eject? It says eject in the bottom right, but I can't eject. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I can film it the best I can for you. Hopefully you can see this all right. Can we skip this cutscene? Hopefully we can. Yes, we can. Love skippable cutscenes in games for testing things like this. Really, really helpful for people like me who like to test stuff. But yeah, as you can see, you're getting a, pretty unstable frame rate there, and there's obviously not a lot apart from really lowering the native resolution down, which it's not going to let me do. I don't know why. Maybe it's going to full screen for a second. God damn this. If I click applied and apply it, like, okay, no, okay, I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Is that just the cat? Okay, that was a weird camera angle. I mean, to be honest, this looks gorgeous. At this point, I'm sort of thinking, well, let's target 30 frames and let's see what high graphical fidelity you can get out of it, you know? Very high, maybe even... No, definitely not. Maybe like put it back to where it was, medium or high. That might be something you can do. Okay, we did apply some settings there, even though we didn't restart, because you can see we've lost a ton of FPS. But yeah, you maybe want to think about capping this to 40 frames on this game. I think that would be the best option. I would say medium preset would be absolutely fine. Let's drop that down to medium. Apply that. Yes, I'm going to restart the game. Actually, I'll cut the video again here. Right, we're back on that medium preset now, and as you can see, it's still not even able to probably hit a stable 40. So maybe even going back to the low, and to be honest, looking at what I'm seeing on screen right now in person, let me just have a look in person. Yeah, looking in person on screen, the difference between that, we've got the tilt function on actually, which is really cool. That was on by default. There's really not a lot of difference here between those in terms of graphics at all. So I would even go just down to the lowest setting at this point, very low, apply that. I'm not going to restart the game again because it's just not really necessary. You kind of see the performance gains anyway here, and you can get that 40, and then I would obviously go into my refresh rate here, cap it to 40. This is a handheld device. It feels like 60. Like, this thing is so smooth like this. It feels great. Like, I'm more than happy playing at 40 FPS. You've got a lovely stable frame time graph. You're getting a hell of a lot better looking game than the Switch version by miles at native 800p resolution on the Steam Deck, and you're getting much higher graphic settings in very low than what you'd even get on the Switch. So that's probably how I'd play it, just to make sure I get that stable frame rate, and you're going to save some battery life by putting it in the locked 40 mode. So that's how I would play this game personally, but that's it for this one. Please let me know down in the comments, if there's any games you want me to test that you would like me to test before you buy your own Steam Deck, for example, then please let me know. But for now, that is it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.